Monroe.
Hey, Marine. What are you up to?
Don't have time for this, Hot Rod. What do you want?
Throw myself a little party. I got my baby up and running again. You can put something a little extra in her. She's ready to howl at the moon tonight.
How long you been drinking?
Not long enough. I'm at Louis. Why don't you come on by?
Because I'm working.
It's been nothing but a fucking killjoy since we got back. One fucking drink. You don't have time for one drink?
I'll be there in an hour.
Or even cracked a window an inch or two. But by sundown, suitcase ready, yeah, face into a brighter hue. I tried to play with the queen of spades, stuck my heart down for a nominal prize. By the end, couldn't play that game. I'm a sailing like a baby, yeah. I'm coming in, but not to stay. I'm a sailing like a baby, yeah. I'm coming in, but not to stay.
Bad night.
Hey, Monroe, you made it.
Couldn't sleep again?
I'm celebrating.
Let's see. Come on, let's get you home.
I told you I'm celebrating. Have a drink with me.
I don't want a drink.
Have a damn drink. It wouldn't kill you to toast to your team. They'd be drinking to you if things were backwards.
I know. I'll have a beer.
Yeah, you'll have a whiskey.
Make this your last.
So long as I'm paying you, just keep bringing the drinks, all right?
This is your last call.
You treat all Marines like this?
Calm down.
Finish up, Jarhead.
Here's to Santos, Flyman, and Drunky. The best damn devil dogs the Corps ever put out. No thanks to that sorry-ass WILCOX. He's the one who should be 6 feet under, not them.
Did the best he could.
This fucking vest wasn't good enough.
It's a crazy day.
Every day was crazy over there.
Hey, you done yet?
Fuck you.
Hey, at ease.
Get the fuck out.
We'll leave when we're done.
Get the fuck out or I'm calling the cops.
They're already here. Would you calm yourself?
Come on, Monroe. You don't think WILCOX was a fucking disaster?
It doesn't matter what I think. The day is over. You can't keep living in that day thinking about it.
You can't keep thinking about it. That's all I think about. Everybody has to take responsibility for their actions, and to this day, WILCOX has it.
Hey, jackass!
No.
Cop or no cop, get the fuck out!
Hey, you better take care of your fucking girlfriend before I take him outside.
No,
You know, beat.
Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. Shut up.
Shut up. Get out of here.
Why do I have to save your ass every time you blow a gasket? You know, I'm not gonna be around forever. You might actually have to deal with something on your own.
Have you lost your mind? What the hell are you thinking?
Thinking about killing this motherfucker.
The hell you are.
Keep it quiet. Let's get out of here.
Is this what you brought me down here for? I can't help you with this.
When'd you lose your balls?
Look around, Hot Rod. This isn't a war zone. All right? This is civilian life. The only war that's raging is in your head.
He's the reason I was discharged.
You held a gun to his head, for Christ's sake. What you think the Corps was gonna do? Give you a Bronze Star?
Maybe. If I pulled the trigger.
Yeah, and kill a fellow Marine?
He's no real grunt. Besides, 1 life for 4, he would have been getting off easy. That should have finished the job.
You armed?
What?
You heard me.
With that psych discharge hanging over my head, I can't even buy a gun, much less shoot one. We're not letting him go. He knows who rearranged his face. He'll turn me in.
He should.
Whose side are you on now?
I don't know, let's see. I'm a cop with a half-dead guy in the trunk and a passenger who just committed assault and kidnapping who's now trying to convince me to commit murder. So I think I'm on the side of whatever's right.
And whose side were you on back in that firefight, huh?
Fuck you.
I didn't hear you speak up when WILCOX wanted to head into that building. Building sweeps had a standing order of 2 teams minimum. He went in with 1. What would you have done with a building full of nothing but insurgents? You had to fucking send Marines in there. We could have called in an airstrike. But he had no intention of calling in support. If someone's gonna ask Marines to lay down their lives, it better be for a damn good reason. 1 week. 1 week, and we were headed home. We survived 3 tours in the land of IEDs and suicide bombers. How does the Corps repay us? By extending our stay with the order of training this greenhorn. Let me ask you something. Why didn't you say anything?
What do you mean?
You could have stopped him. You could have pulled in his reins.
It wasn't my call.
We're not letting him go.
What's your plan? Just gonna drive around with him in the trunk all night? Eventually somebody's gonna miss him.
You're in the driver's seat. What do you think we should do?
I think you should turn yourself in and throw yourself on the mercy of the court.
You're not gonna turn me in. All the action we saw. How many times did I have your back? Huh? You know what? Just pull over. You can walk away.
You're too drunk to operate your brain, let alone a motor vehicle. Well, he hasn't seen me, so he can't identify me, and you don't seem to give a shit whether he can or not, so it's your word against his. I could just take him downtown and leave him to his own devices.
Damn, Monroe, you do have a mean streak in you. There may be hope for you yet.
He must have got the gun when we hugged.
Oh, well, how sweet.
So, he shoots WILCOX and just turns the gun on himself.
That's right.
Where do you think they booked you? Fantasyland?
Screw you. I told you exactly the way it happened.
What are you waiting for? Go on, cut him loose.
I need your help.
No, you don't. And I'm not taking a chance on getting identified.
He's not gonna ID you. Trust me.
And you say you haven't had any contact with WILCOX since Iraq?
That's right.
Well, then why is your number on his cell phone as the last number that he dialed?
What time did he supposedly call me?
Last night, 9 o'clock.
That was Bill. He was calling to tell me to come to the bar.
Look, I know you're taking a tremendous risk doing this for me. When all this hits the fan, I'll try to keep you out of the firing line. Even though you could have kept us out of that building.
Let's just finish this.
Or how about this? Wilcox comes into town to catch up with some old war buddies. Hey guys, let's go out and get some drinks. And that's when you find the perfect opportunity to kill him.
This is your lucky day. I was gonna send you to meet your maker, but the voice in my head talked me out of it.
Howard, you crazy fuck!
You don't know who you're fucking with. Did you hear what the fuck I just said? I was about to let you go, but now I think I'll have a change of heart. Fuck you.
Why the hell would I want to do that?
Look, the customers at the bar said you and Bill were having a heated discussion until you two got thrown out.
You could have stopped him!
No, I couldn't. That was his command. For good or bad, that day was his.
This asshole was looking for glory in the first month of his first tour, and you knew that!
Fine. You want in? Wilcox got given to me. To us. With the direct order to make him combat effective. The sooner we got him ready, the sooner he got his own team, and the sooner we got to go home.
Out-fucking-standing.
3 tours without one death. Not even one injury? Bill, I was getting us home safe.
We all respected you. We would have walked through fire for you, and we fucking did. We walked through an inferno of small arms fire.
But we're home now. We're safe.
Yeah, we are. But what about them? What about Drunky? He was gonna open a sports bar when he got home. Santos told him he was gonna drink all the profits, you remember? Flyman? What did he want? Do you remember? Do you remember what the men in your team dreamed of doing with their lives if they ever made it home? He was the first to get hit. Right in the face. He went down, and all hell broke loose. Next was Santos. If it wasn't for Drunky dropping half of that building, I don't think any of us would have made it out. You know, I see them. I see them when I sleep. And not as the powerful Marines they were. I see them as the broken bodies we had to drag out of that concrete grave. I'm not sleeping anymore, man. I'm so fucking tired.
We can get you help.
I can't let myself off the hook for that day. Why am I here and they're not? Huh? As strong as I was, my hope is gone.
Bill, no!
Now, I find it hard to believe Bill went through all of that just to kill himself.
Check the powder burn.
The powder burn test? What's that supposed to tell us? That you're innocent? You want to know what it says? It says both you and Bill have gunpowder residue on your hands and your shirt.
I tried to take the gun from him when he
Or
turned it.
maybe he tried to wrestle it away from you, and that's when the gun went off. Either way, you shot him.
The firefight the 3 of you were involved in. It's still under investigation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, now we see why you'd want to get rid of all the witnesses.
Think about it, Monroe. Think about it.
Alright, 10 flight.